We have this experience we can all relate to, whether it's full-fledged addiction or just this internal realization of not really being able to stop behaviors that we want to. And then there's the other side of it, the things that we want to do. I mean, how many great ideas do you have of ways that your life is going to get better? If only you can say your rosary every day, wake up earlier, do your exercises. If only you can do better nutritional planning and go on this particular diet, or the thing that you want to do that you're like holding it out there and you're like, this is the thing that's going to change it all. If I can only do this, it'll all get better. And then you go to do it. You think you're going to do it. I'll do it tomorrow. And it's not getting done. It's not happening. It happens a couple times for the week and you feel good, but then you're like, it's not going to happen again next week. So we keep on hitting these walls and having this tension inside of us. It's really interesting if we look at how we are prone to come up with ways of understanding ourselves and others that are operating out of survival, self-protection. And there's a kind of egocentric way that we are born into this world. And so it makes sense. And nobody faults an infant for crying through the middle of the night to get its needs met, even though he's waking up mom and dad and causing all sorts of distress in different ways. Like, it's kind of, you understand it. Like, okay, that's what the infant is supposed to do. And then we lose sight of the fact that we all started there and we should be on this trajectory of progress. But we're all in the same boat, coming from the same place. We all started as a very needy, egocentric, narcissistic infant. And the problem is when we don't grow out of it. It's not a problem that it was there in the first place. But that's the way our body is built, our brain is built, our psyche is built. That's the way that, our mind interprets the world around us. And so there's this very important reality that even though we grow with maturity and we realize, like, okay, think about the other person, think about the other person's needs, our actions need to stem from a sense of otherness, of going out of ourselves, of loving, which is to forget about me, and going out to the other person, dying to self, making a gift of self. But our psyche and our brain don't always match up with our good intentions. And so it's really important to start with a sense of awareness and ultimately what we would call self-compassion. Love, mercy is the answer. And I've talked about this before, but love is the answer. And it's going to be the key that unlocks the door to understanding what to do with this experience shared even with St. Paul.